What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, That Guy Mile High, tuning back in for episode number 5 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Gang, 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 gang. It's a little early. You know what I'm saying? It's day 5, and I'm excited, man. How are you doing today, Eric?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm tired. I'm tired today, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Like, I'm happy we made it through the first week.
Yes. Congratulations on that, bro.
Yeah, hey, man, I appreciate it.
That's an accomplishment, bro.
I appreciate it.
You feel me?
Yeah, it really is, because this whole process, getting up early and doing all this is a whole new habit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So you got to be dedicated to building new habits. We halfway there, because I think they say, 15 days or something to build or break a habit or something
15,
like that.
16 days is what I've heard.
So we halfway there. Well, not quite, but almost. I won't take quite halfway.
I like this is pushing me, bro.
Yeah, hey,
I love it.
I like it. That's what I'm talking about. I want to be the hardest working individual here. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? We trying to really crank it out and do a lot of things with this channel, man. So shout out to HHTv TV. Shout out to the Content Creation Studio.
Hey.
Since we shouting out people, you dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Crystal Leaves and all the other sponsors: High Grade, Habana, Cuban Crew. You want to be a sponsor, hit me up, because we can shout you out too.
Please. Yes.
But yeah, man, let's just jump into it, man. I'm about to spark my blunt up, spark up, dab up, vape up, dip up, moonshine it up, sweet tea it up, do what you got to do, just go up. Maybe take a shot of 2 or 3, because a couple's for me. If you don't do none of that, open up your mind, because ultimately that's the only way to go up anyway. You dig what I'm saying? So just, do what you want to do to go up, and yeah, wake up.
You dig.
you
dig.
bitch. You bitch. But yo, let's just jump into these articles.
Okay,
this
what do we
conversation
got?
started today.
I didn't get to see much yesterday, so what do we got?
Yeah, hey, so I'm gonna start it off, real light and easy, because for whatever reason, I feel like it's too soon to be calling, popular strains and whatnot.
Okay.
But Leafly's doing it already. You know what I'm saying? they dropped
Always.
the list.
Yeah.
They dropped a list of 8 strains that they said are the most the buzzing strains or the trending strains of 2021.
Okay, I bet I haven't heard of none of these strains.
Dog, why are we only it's the 8th? We
It's
8
the
days
8th.
in.
What are we doing, bro?
What people?
Not even 2 weeks.
Do you think this is an adequate amount of time, 8 days, to sit here and try to call trending strains? Like, I get it. You have the analytics, you have the, you know what I'm saying? But like, do we have to have the list right now? We just got a list for what was hot for 2020.
Bro.
I'm just saying.
Do better.
Do better. But let me spark my blunt up. But the first strain that they put on this list is one that I know you've heard of. I've heard of it. I haven't actually personally smoked this one, though.
Mm-hmm.
I might be lying to you. Have I smoked this one? I don't know if I've smoked this one. Yeah, I don't think I smoked this one. And if I have, it's only been like maybe once.
Not memorable.
Yeah, and I don't think that it was done correctly, because it wasn't memorable. And I was lighting that motherfucker forever. Man. But the first one was Gushers.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it, and I think I might have smoked it once or twice.
Yeah,
too,
and that's what I'm like. Man,
Yeah.
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'd probably put money to say I've smoked it once. And Gushers is across from Gelato number 41 and Triangle Kush. So gas. You dig what I'm saying? Number 2 on this list is one I've never heard of. I ain't gonna flex.
Yeah,
I can hardly say it. It's a Jello-nade.
Jello-nade, so Jello and lemonade type shit.
It's Gelato 41
Okay.
and Lemon Tree. Or no. It's wait. Oh wait, Gelato-nade from Lemon Tree crossed with Gelato number 41. Yeah. Some shit I've never heard of. Anyways, moving on. If I see it, I'll try smoke.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I'm like, huh. All right. We got the Sherbalato. We're gonna have a lot of gelato strains, I think.
The Sherbalato.
I think we found a trend here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is Pink Panties, Girl Scout cookies, and Sunset Sherbet in its lineage. So this one's like a whole
it's got
combination
a lot going on.
of all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's the original cross. Its parents is just sherbet and gelato.
Right.
It didn't have an actual number on that one. The next one, Apple Fritter. That one I've actually seen it, but the particular company that had grown it, I didn't care for how it looked.
Wasn't the best.
Yeah, so I didn't want to get a bad example.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and didn't do that. And so yeah, Apple fritter, and we got the apple fritter that is let's see, this is sour apple and animal cookies crossed. That actually sounds gas. That sounds like the most interesting one that I've listed off and rambled off so far.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all. I like it.
Another one. So the next one, I actually can get. I believe I'll be able to try this one if it ends up passing the test in Cuban Crew. Oh no, never mind. They have Smash Mints. This one is Kush Mints.
Oh yeah, Kush Mints, fire.
Yeah,
the process is really good.
Yep, and I was about to say, I want to say I've only seen this one in concentrate.
Yes.
I've never seen the flour.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's just not a very good producer as far as the flour. But this one is Animal Mints and Bubba Kush crossed.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That one's right. That's nice. That's nice cross. And then we got the Jungle Cake, which I've never heard of.
Never heard of that one either.
You know what I'm saying? But it's got the Wi-Fi 43 or White Fire 43 crossed with Wedding Cake.
Wedding cake's always fire.
Gas. You know what I'm saying? That's really gassy right there because I've had a variation of the Wi-Fi, not the 43.
Okay.
But I've had Wi-Fi before.
Okay.
Grananimals.
Okay. Okay.
I hope that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how you say it. But anyways, it's animal cookies and grape pie, which I've smoked both of those. That's
for sure.
That's gas. I got to try that.
Right.
Wherever that is. Where is this at? This is Colorado.
So they show,
that's
they show where they're at, where you can find these strains?
Yep. So the Jungle Cake right before was in Los Angeles. Kush Mints was... Oh, this one doesn't say where the Kush Mints was.
Okay.
But yeah, this one actually, it says Colorado Breeding Kings, Coronado, okay, or Canorado or whatever, yeah. Which
See
I've heard of
did.
them. Yep.
Yep.
Ice cream cake.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that one.
Always fire.
Cuban Crew actually grows that one.
Yeah.
And this one is a wedding cake and gelato 33. Gas.
Fire.
That one's gas actually for sure. And that's the last one on the list. It was a list of 8. So I mean, it's a very, I feel like not exciting list because it's too early. Like
too early. No one wants to hear that. Right
yeah, like I was even reading off. I was like, I'm bored reading this shit off.
It's like you said, January 8th, and we got this list already.
Yeah, like
come on, folks.
Yeah, I don't want. Okay. Anyway, something more exciting. You know what I'm saying? Something more exciting.
Talk to me.
So, have you heard about what's going on in Oregon?
I don't think so.
Okay, you heard about like their whole, basically decriminalizing all the drugs.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
Okay. Well, they also are trying to be pioneers in the next wave, the next trend, and that is going to be mushrooms, bro. Psychedelics are coming through strong.
Hell yeah.
I've only ever tried mushrooms in like a syrup form one time, and it wasn't enough that I've got any sort of like, crazy experience to sit here and be like, yo, bro. Yeah. I didn't see the fucking outer stars of the outer universe and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that life-changing experience. You know what I'm saying? To sit here and give y'all this beautiful, beautiful story about how it was. No, it was some mushroom syrup, as I was told. It was poured into some Sprite, like on some, some dirty cup shit. Yeah. And I drank it. And then I went to bed.
So it was a microdose, basically.
Sure, yeah. I feel like I slept great that day or that night.
No doubt.
So that says something.
Yeah.
I woke up in a great mood.
It worked.
It worked.
There you go.
See, okay.
Hell yeah.
You heard it. You heard it here, folks. It worked. I didn't see no crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I definitely slept well and woke up in a great mood. But yeah, so anyways, back to why we were on this topic. Basically, they're going to try to be the first state to create a legal market. Just how we did with the cannabis industry here, where we kind of created and, pioneered the whole way of like creating a way to do and have a legal market, taxes and all this nonsense, rules and regulations. Dig. They're trying to do that.
Good luck. It's dope as fuck.
I don't think that it's too far-fetched.
No, it's not. That's why I think it's dope as fuck, but we'll see how it goes.
For sure.
I don't know.
I mean, for sure. I mean, it's definitely going to be something that I think has a lot of pushback, just as the cannabis industry did. And it may even have more pushback than the cannabis industry.
Oh, it's going to have a lot more. Because
But-
shrooms are still looked at in a totally different way.
The one thing that shrooms has that cannabis didn't is a lot more backing as far as like, scientific evidence.
Okay.
Right? Like you have a lot more of like the medical community that's willing to vouch.
Right.
For, it's hard to say it. I must have tried to say this. psilocybin.
Psilocybin.
There you go.
I have trouble saying that.
Yeah,
someone's got to say it, and then I'm like, okay,
yep,
that's how you say it.
that one. That's why I was like, I try to say it. I hope you say it, and then we can go ahead and piggyback on that. But that psilocybin is the one specifically because I know there's a bunch of different mushrooms and
many,
all sorts of different compounds and stuff related with the different mushrooms, and some are very toxic and kill you. So just don't go walking around picking up mushrooms and eating shrooms if you don't have the knowledge about what you're looking at.
Not the ones growing in the front yard.
Oh, bro, that's actually not necessarily true. I was sitting there watching this documentary about shrooms yesterday, which is so ironic that I found this news article. I think it was last night, but there was this dude who's sitting there walking around talking about like psychoactives and all the different things, and they were talking about specific kinds of mushrooms, and there's one that they found literally growing like in a park, right? Like 3 feet from a road.
Yeah.
Like families and people walking by and shit, walking their dogs and their
you
kids
can trip
and
on
strollers.
These shrooms right here.
Yeah. And they were just sitting there.
Yeah.
Just a whole little, a little
colony
couple
of
$100 worth of shrooms and shit.
What?
Bro.
People are going to start walking around parks looking for shrooms now, bro.
People do already. They're called mushroom hunters, dog. They go around, or they're called pickers or whatever they are. But they go around hunting and picking mushrooms.
That's crazy, bro.
Like you don't have to just grow it if you know what you're looking for. You can go fucking find the shit in the wild. I'm just saying, it's very possible. People do it. But yeah, man, like they're literally trying to build a whole industry around it. So, from basically spore to sell. Like that's kind of what they're trying to prove is that you can track mushrooms from spore to sell, essentially.
Yeah.
Just like we had to prove that you could track cannabis from seed to sell, and
right.
You know what I mean, and have all these different rules and blah 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 and regulations to protect the people in the community and everybody. So it'd be very interesting to see how that unfolds.
Yeah.
And as that does unfold, we'll definitely keep people in the loop because I'm interested. Because I definitely think it's like the next big industry as far as like. I don't want to say drug world.
No, I want to say medicine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's more of a medicine because that's I think the whole dynamic and premise of what they're trying to legalize it on is just all the evidence that it can help people.
Cure and depression. All
PTSD. It's early. I don't want to hear none of that in the comments. God damn it. PTSD, depression, all these different things. Like, because I was just literally watching a documentary on psychoactives and stuff and psychedelics in general. And crazy enough, this specific kind of mushroom too. And I was just like, very interesting.
That's dope.
So like the fact that there's so much information out there already.
Yeah.
Like right now before it's even legalized, because it's only really just started to become decriminalized in certain places. Like here in Colorado, we are decriminalized. You can definitely have your shrooms and take your shrooms and enjoy your shrooms. Just don't buy and sell it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Or get caught growing it, because that stuff is still illegal, goddammit. But you can definitely have and take and enjoy your shrooms. Just do it in a safe environment. You know what I'm saying? Keep it away from kids and children and people that shouldn't be having it.
That's right.
So yeah, but yeah, I'm very interested to see how that goes, man. Because if we can figure out how to track, mushrooms from spore to sell and make it more widely available, I think there's a lot of good applications for it. You know what I'm saying? Just based on like the little documentaries and a little bit of information that I have about it, because I've never dove in super deep into mushrooms to sit here and have all this crazy debates and opinions about it. Yeah. But I do know that I'm interested in the applications, especially being so tied in and passionate about cannabis. I feel like there's a lot to learn from both sides. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think the adversities and the way that cannabis had to kind of do its thing and roll out and build a name for itself in the way that it did on a legal market is going to be some of the same things that the mushrooms are going to face. So I think it's kind of just going to be interesting because there'll be a lot of different similarities and things that I'll be like, oh, I remember when my industry was in that phase right there and blah blah blah, and and then to start to learn all the different applications for what people have used mushrooms for. That is definitely very intriguing too. So I 100%. Feel like, the more we get to experiment with it and see the different results and it becomes more socially accepted where people want to actually do it and try it, you never know.
Yeah,
that's all I'm just real optimistic. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Like I said, I've only tried mushrooms once in a very small dose. So
there you go.
Yeah.
I've microdosed quite a few times, and it helps. It helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially like with back aches, stomach aches, my headaches. Shit helps, man.
I believe it. Yeah, I have a couple of friends that like are microdosers on like a regular basis.
Every
like,
day type thing.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
never enough to trip, but always enough to just have it there,
Yeah.
you know, in the body, in the bloodstream. So I was like, cool. That's dope. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to see. But moving on from that, man, what is the most like the dumbest amount of weed that you've heard somebody get caught with, just kind of just doing their thing, driving down the street?
Just like a regular homie.
Mm-hmm.
It was over 100 pounds.
Woo!
Yeah.
So he was, okay. So
Yeah.
he was there. He's right there with this dude in this next story.
Okay.
He's right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't quite there, but he right there. You dig what I'm saying? He ain't quite there, but he right there. We got some dude out of Arizona, bro.
Okay. Oh shit.
Guess how many pounds this dude gets caught with?
I'm gonna say 500 off top.
You was right there. You was close. That was a good guess.
Yeah.
450.
Damn.
450 pounds
Rolling around Arizona,
rolling through Arizona, bro.
trapping.
Like, you know, there ain't nothing else to say about that. Yes, he was trapping his ass off. 450 pounds.
Yeah.
Trapping.
Moving.
You ain't got shit on him. You thought you was doing some shit, moving your ounces and shit.
Yeah,
you ain't got shit on 450 pounds. He was coming to bring you a supply. So when you dry, you know why.
And look what happens when you have 450 pounds. You make it to this article, bro.
Yeah, you make it. Yeah, you make it to the article. You make it onto the show where we make fun of you.
That's right.
You got caught with 450 pounds. You know that the limit is only an ounce.
Stupid.
You get a Charlemagne's donkey of the day. You know what I'm saying? That man gets the donkey of the day. And the picture too, bro. He just looks like he's just there. Like, man, I got caught. You know what I'm saying? He can't even look. He's not even like in his mugshot. He's not even looking the camera in the face.
Is he gonna tell on everybody? Does
he look like he gonna tell on somebody. He probably gonna tell on somebody, everybody. You know what I'm saying? He gonna 6'9" everybody. If he out too quick, you know why. To all his homies, if he's out too quick, you better pack your shit. You better start going on your way, because somebody on their way to come get your ass, goddamn it. Because he looked like he about to have to tell on somebody quick. Like, damn, I don't want to be here. Shit.
I just can't do it.
Yeah, man. And he was doing it in a little Nissan, like soccer mom, little SUV.
Trying to be low key.
Yeah, trying to. He tried, but it didn't work. So, yeah, don't travel with 450 pounds.
Please
kids.
don't. Yes, please don't.
I feel like that is the dumbest thing to have to say to somebody. But, you know, I guess we're in pandemic times. People are trying to get it how they want. But, you know, it's an ounce limit.
Yeah.
Ounce limit,
That's
bro.
it.
Unless you got a medical card that allows otherwise, ounce limit.
Yes.
Ounce.
Follow the rules.
Just follow the rules. Oh man, but moving on. We got New Jersey, bro. We got New Jersey. They got some interesting things going on over there. They're trying to legalize. They haven't quite fully done it, but they're right there. Right? Yeah. They've passed it through, but it hasn't like fully launched. And they're in the process of just trying to get a bunch of laws and rules in place. There's a law or a bill that they have called 55211, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, 5211. And basically it's a rule so that minors will get fined for consuming cannabis. And when I say minors, I'm not saying anything under 17 or under 18, right? Because anything 18 and under is obviously minors, should not be doing anything. But the way that they wrote their laws in the bill, the way the bill passed there was it was 21 and up. Like period.
Yeah.
So now, like that little fine area would be 18 to 20, and they actually it's like right there. It's pretty much gonna probably pass. I mean, it's advanced through most of the hurdles that it had to.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it needs to like go through like one more part of their little government there in New Jersey, and
they're legal.
Thing. Yeah, well, it's already legal, like I said, from 21 and up. But now they want to give fines to de-incentivize underage use, which would be considered 18 to 20.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like that little weird place where you could go to jail and you could go to war, but you still can't buy alcohol, you can't buy tobacco anymore, and now you still can't buy weed.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, that little 2 years of frustration. That's really what it is. That's a whole.
It really is, bro.
I'm so glad I missed that.
Do you remember when you turned 21? How happy you were, bro?
I remember when I turned 18.
Anywhere. Yeah,
bro, I was excited because tobacco. I was able to buy
cigarette.
I mean, I didn't care about cigarettes, but I was able to buy them.
Yeah,
that was exciting.
It was just the point that I could go buy them if I wanted to.
Yeah, you know, and I was definitely a pothead at that time, so to be able to go buy my own cigarillos, and shit, for sure.
Yeah, I'm there.
You know what I mean?
I was happy when I turned 18, especially 21 too. Now I could go anywhere with nothing. Yeah,
and 21 was definitely the best because when I was 18, the other reason why I didn't really mind too much I was excited because I ended up getting a medical card. So I was lit. I was able to buy weed. Yep. So I was buying weed. I was buying my cigarillos. Right. I was good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then once I hit 21, like I had already been in the industry because like there was all that little gray area. So like I was working in like grows and like co-ops and stuff back in the day when there was just like a whole lot of gray area in the industry. And then they finally got the whole badge situation sorted out. And then I ended up, stepping back, waiting for me to turn 21, got my badge. And then I also got to go to the bar and, the liquor store and buy shit. And it was dope. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the point that you could do it.
Yep. And actually speaking of Krista, the interview that drops tomorrow, guys, an interview with Krista Jones, THC Girls, CEO and founder. I actually went out with her on my 21st birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the first time I ever, not the first time I got drunk, but the first time I ever got drunk at 21.
There you go.
was with Krista Jones.
That's dope.
Shout out to Krista Jones and THC Girls, man. But yeah, that's a exciting thing for New Jersey because as soon as they legalize, I feel like New Jersey legalizing and getting their shit together will definitely help New York.
Absolutely. The whole East Coast.
They're neighbors.
That's right. Yeah, people commute to Jersey and New York every day. Right.
Yeah, so I feel like one of them just taking that big step and that big leap to just be like, all right, we about to do this. We're going to decriminalize it. We're going to, add a actual industry, whether it's medical, a full recreational. I'm pretty sure it's just medical to start. But either way, that's a huge step for the East Coast, like you said. And I feel like for their neighbor, New York, who is struggling to get it together.
Oh, man, come on.
Shout out to New York, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They gonna get it. They gonna get it together.
Shout out to New Jersey and New York. That's right.
Yep. And then to just end off all this, we got Joe Biden coming, and he's pretty much kind of announced who is going to be the next U.S. Attorney General.
Okay.
And it's the Judge Maverick Garland. Or Merrick Garland. Sorry, I said his first name wrong. It's Merrick Garland. And he's part of like the whole situation of like trying to legalize cannabis on a federal level and deschedule it. He's been working on that for a while. He's been a part of that whole effort, at least. So him being in there, like this is just another, this is just another reason, one, to invest in cannabis stocks, and two, to prepare yourselves for a full-on legalization. Because I feel like we have all the pieces now in place.
It's time
to really make it happen. Like we kind of control, at least the Democrats control a very heavy portion of the government right now,
right?
And have a lot of pull to make some shit happen. So I feel like it's gonna happen sooner than later.
Yeah.
I still think it's gonna take a while to implement everything because the way that they're still trying to implement it on the government or federal level is first descheduling it and declassifying it. Potentially, rescheduling because it's a Schedule 1, so at least moving it down to Schedule 2. But if they don't, hopefully just they deschedule it altogether, just like alcohol or tobacco is. And once that kind of happens, I know they've already talked about just keeping it how it is. How each state has their own rules and it's all kind of slightly different every state.
Right.
And even city.
Hell yeah.
Yes. But I think I think that's still going to kind of be the case where the feds are going to just be like, all right, we're going to allow it. It's decriminalized, declassified. It's legal.
Right.
Do your thing.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
You guys need to figure it out on a state level.
Okay, there you
and
go.
Then the states are going to be like, cool, you figured it out on a city level. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to just do what it's been doing and just be passed down, to whoever it needs to. And then it'll get figured out. But that's cool. I'm really glad that it's going to happen. I do think that I hope that there is some sort of like guidelines and like uniformity, you know, that kind of happens a little bit, just so that us as customers don't have to know 50 different sets of rules.
Right.
And if not more, like you said, like, I mean, here in Colorado, like the different cities rules even kind of vary a little bit. So to think that we're going to know all the rules everywhere is kind of really super unrealistic. Yeah. So I hope that the rules kind of all relatively mimic each other and have some synchrony.
Just like some guidelines.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just so it's easy for a consumer who knows exactly how to move in his state, knows how to move in every state.
Not make it too overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think that's where it's going to get really complicated, and they're going to end up capitalizing on money, and people are going to still get disproportionately fucking affected by this whole situation. So you dig what I'm saying?
We don't want that to happen.
We don't want that to happen. So I'm just saying, you know, just know your rules and your laws and everything before you just start going and lighting up places. Right. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. It's the last day of the week, man. We made it. I appreciate everyone, including you, Eric, your boss. Yes, sir. And let's continue to keep moving up, bossing up. If you guys want to if you got someone who you think would be dope to come on the show, again, they got to be ready to come up early. You know what I'm saying? We can work some things out. Early, folks. We can work some things out if it's really worth it. Hey. But we do this early. You dig what I'm saying? Because everybody got schedules and things to do, and we got multiple. You know what I'm saying? We moving. We grooving. Yeah. Gang. That way. But anyways, with all that being said, shout out to all the sponsors. Again, you guys already know what's up. We got product placement stuff over here, right here. You dig. We got to do some stuff where we just pour up too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to pour up on one of these. Yes. Ooh, the Trap Terrell one.
That's what we doing.
Gang.
Locked in.
And then we got some other stuff coming where we're, got review shows coming. We got some different just random fun stuff that we're going to be doing, trying to see how high motherfuckers can get and how red we can get to your eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some grow tours and other things, man. But if you got some ideas, you got some people, you are the person that wants to come talk, you want to come sit and shoot the shit. You see, the morning show part is just fun. It's just us having fun, talking shit, giving our opinions. But if it's worth an interview too, we might go ahead and, snap an interview of it too and drop that on a Saturday. You dig? So shout out to you. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to everybody. I love you. Always remember, live life high, honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Have a great day, good weekend. Peace.